Okay, guys. Let's go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. We got something different today, guys.
The 60 Days for You challenge is exactly what it says. It is 60 days for you. In a world where we work too hard, we party too much, we drink too much, we smoke too much, it is 60 days for you to put yourself first, to prioritize yourself like you have never done before. Ready? I'm Jake. I am 28 years old and I have been a coach for 12 years now. I am a father of two, which both have come in the last 2 years. My partner and I were living and traveling in Australia just 3 years ago, and we found out she was pregnant, so we flew home. We had no car, no money, nowhere to live, no job, no business, nothing, and it has been foot to the floor since then, finding our next project, our next life that was going to support our family and our future, and work with that passion, that desire that lives and breathes in me here. I got into fitness for probably what was the wrong reasons. I got into it when I was just 16 years old because I liked training and I didn't really have anything else on the cards. So it filled a void and I got into it because I thought that it was going to allow me to train myself more, when in reality, I should have gone into it for the passion I have now, which is helping people achieve whatever their goal may be, whether it's for the mental health, the overall physical well-being, but originally it was, if I'm being truthful, for the wrong reasons. So I originally created the 60 Days for You challenge for me 10 years ago. And what I mean by that is, and I've never spoken about this publicly, a few of my close friends and family know, but I've never been confident enough to speak it aloud, is between the ages of 19 to 21, I spent 1.5 to 2 years under the care of a mental health team for early intervention for psychosis. Although it's not the easiest thing to talk about, I think it's important and why it links back to the challenge. And I originally created it because after I was discharged from hospital, I wanted to better myself and I didn't want to fall into a trap and a cycle of going out on the weekends, not feeling good, doing drugs and drinking till the early hours and then feeling terrible all week and repeating the cycle. I wanted to better myself, get more disciplined, get into fitness and health, but I found it difficult because I was the only one in my friendship group that at that time wanted to do that, and rightly so. We were 21 years old. If people wanted to go out, they should be able to. And I remember when I thought of this idea that there must be so many young men and women that want to do that. They want to make the step to improve in their life on this journey of self-development, but struggle because they don't have the social network and the support network, because maybe they're the only one in their group that wanted to. So I wondered if it was possible to take those individuals from each of their group and create this safe bubble of a supergroup, if you will, of people who just want to get better, who just want to enter the winner's circle and every day try to improve themselves in some way. So then it got me thinking about, how can I create this? If I try to change someone's life and say, right, for a year we're going to do this, that is very overwhelming. But 60 days is an achievable target. And I thought, what a perfect way to name a challenge. It's the 60-day challenge on habits that I have set myself that helped me feel the best that I felt. To walk 10,000 steps per day, to drink 4 litres of water per day, to not have any takeaways for 60 days, to not have any alcohol for 60 days, to move your body in some kind of way every day, to follow a structured training plan that I provide, to follow a structured nutrition plan that I will provide and that will align with your goals, to come and attend to every group session that we have every Sunday morning throughout the 8 weeks or 60 days. And on the 60-day challenge team, we have Sam Bajan, who is by far the best hypertrophy and strength building coach in the area.
And as a kid, I was quite shy, quite small, really skinny. But my favorite thing, I think, with people in their journeys is probably the confidence, especially with me, being able to outspeak and coach to 50, 60 people.
Coach Faith, female-only personal trainer, has been on her own weight loss journey. She's able to relate to so many people that are on that process.
Most of my clients on their first session not feeling confident at all. 2 months down the line, they're leading me into the weight section.
And last but not least, we have Coach Jamie. The thing that I love most about Jamie is attention to detail, as well as the energy that he brings when he does that. It's infectious.
My own personal journey within fitness hasn't been linear. A lot of people will go in straight away at 100%. Other people start too cautiously. So it's about finding a balance.
I hope that my passion and my energy has come across in this, but if it hasn't, then I'll let tomorrow do the talking at our first group session.
My name's Ben, I'm 32 and I'm a carpenter. At the moment I've got 2 kids and I've got another little baby on the way. I struggle the most when I haven't got a routine. So for me, the 60 helps me with that routine. I set a few goals for myself last year and I've got one major one that I want to complete. Well, I am completing it this year, and that would be to run the London Marathon. I never believed I could do it, but now with the help of Jake and the 60 days, I feel like I am going to do it. So this 60 days is going to be help me towards my goal.
Wow, that is a turnout, isn't it? Jesus. Okay, first of all, thank you all for coming to the first 60-day group session. I appreciate you giving up your Sunday morning. And this is 2 years ago since we started and there was only 10 people. It's good to see how far we've all come. And you might be feeling quite confident when you're doing today. It might have been nothing for you to come and it was very easy for you to be here. But for some people, just coming is a big step.
My name's Stephen, I'm 28, I own my own business called Sergeant Roofing. Finishing this challenge will mean so much to me because I've actually completed something. I am my worst enemy, my own worst enemy. I never ever push myself, and with Jake, I've got to follow the plan. We're just a team and we're going to do it together, and if I'm slacking, someone's there to push me along, and I'll do the same for everyone else.
So if your group, you see someone who maybe is a bit more nervous or they're alone, talk to them. If they're flagging in their session, support them and bring them up, because this is what it's all about and you never know who you might be helping.
I am Sadie, I am 28 years old, I'm a midwife and I'm a mum of 2. I have decided it's the right time to start prioritising myself and feeling strong again. I also want to feel and be strong for my children. It's just going to feel amazing when they can see what I've achieved. Hopefully encourages them that they can achieve anything that they want to.
So starting off with the stations, we are starting with the ski, which Sam will demonstrate right now. See how he's like slow but pushing hard? That's what you want on this machine. You don't want to be wasting energy by sort of like flapping about, you know what I mean? Exactly the same as the ski, where you're looking at lower, slower, long pulls. Pull hard, yeah? Pull hard. There you go, right? Better. Looking for maximum distance. We're doing 45
My
seconds
name is
round.
April and I am Jake's partner. After having 2 babies in the last 2 years, I really wanted to have a period of time where I just focused on myself, not only for me, but for our family as well. Jake does work exceptionally hard throughout it. Everything goes into it, absolutely everything, and he cares so much, which is lovely, lovely to see, and I'm so excited to be a part of it this time. There's so many people that have done it from the start and are still here now 2 years later, and the way in which their lives have transformed is just incredible, and it's so lovely to see that whole journey.
Moving on to push-ups, you can do push-up from the knees, or you can use the bars if you're really not too confident, which is fine. Start there and try to progress.
My name's Ollie. I'm turning 30 this year in June. I'm also getting married in June, so just want to lose a few pounds. It's easier to put other people first, or put your kids first, or put, keeping other people happy. But yeah, I think sometimes you do have to think about yourself. I don't want to be the lazy one. I want to live a long life. In 6 months' time, to look back and see I've achieved what I wanted to, if not better, would be a big moment.
Then we have sleds. Push, 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 push. Lovely. So what you're going to do on the sleds, because there's two, you will be in partners in your 4. So you'll push it one way, the partner will push it back. Moving on to the ropes. Faith's going to show us some ropes, get a bit of space, and off you goes. Bang. Goes mental, yeah? Goes mental. Like you're playing the drums, just absolutely have it off.
I'm Nancy, I'm 33 years old. I work in the city in a busy job in financial services. I struggle to have accountability when it comes to nutrition, making sure that I'm consistent with my exercise and the food that I'm eating. It's also been really good because I'm doing this challenge with my fiance and we're in it together. So he's eating well, I'm eating well. We're both holding each other accountable. We're hoping that by the end of this challenge, we both feel pretty great and ready for the year.
I'm Harry, I'm 28 and I play professional golf. Had some good success at the back end of last year, playing full-time out in Asia. So I don't want to do nothing else. I'm only going to play golf. It's just one direction and that's it. In which turn you need to look at what you didn't do very well. Ball speed wasn't enough, wasn't athletic enough. The people you're around are bigger than me, fitter than me, faster than me. I'm moving into that 60-day challenge. Every Sunday going to be here, going to see the same people who are on the same journey. We're in a community pushing further forward, driving that energy to just be better. And that's the sort of people I need to be around.
Is everyone relatively happy? All right, we're going to start warm up now.
Find some space, guys.
Get some space, listen to Sam, let's go for it, guys. Well done, everyone. That was pretty intense, eh?
Where do I see the future of the 60 Days For You challenge? Where do I see it going is a very, very good question. And I am in two minds for this. Global domination or being realistic and knowing that one day it will be my last challenge. I prefer to live in this one, in the more pessimistic point of view, because it keeps me on my toes. It never lets me rest on my laurels. It makes me reinvest heavier into every challenge to come up with crazier ideas for the last session. This time next year, I want to be planning climbing Kilimanjaro. I want to put on The Greatest Showman with drums as you're coming in. I want to completely innovate the way we think of personal training, not just exchanging time for knowledge or a session. I want it to be a complete empowerment program where we go from day 1 to day 60 and the rest of your life. So this is where the magic happens. This is the studio where all of the stupid ideas are birthed and come to life. For me personally, I like to train alone. I love the big group sessions on a Sunday. The energy there is unreal. So this just gives me half an hour, 40 minutes where phone's on mute, you know, just has that escapism. No one can get me, you know. Sounds sad because obviously I'm the one who's built it to a position where a lot of people don't do it, which is a privilege. Pressure is a privilege. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't take its toll in some way. Like any job, even if you love it, which I do, there's still an element of you need a moment to pause and fill up your own cup. Better do it again now, don't I?
It's week 2 on the 60 Days For You challenge, and as you can see, we've just finished a sweaty CrossFit session. This is by far one of my favourite sessions of the challenge because the coaches get to show everyone how it's done.
So it is currently day 20 on the 6 Day Food Challenge. So we are currently a third of the way through. And I thought I would give an insight to what a typical Saturday looks like for us here in the Wheeler household. I had the night shift with the baby for the first time this year last night. So I slept in a little bit until I think it was 7. And then I've been for a run, April's been for a run, and now it is just a bit of playtime for these two. But you're going to put a hat on Jay's head? Let's see. Let's see, buckaroo. It's a beautiful day here. Lots of people out running. Typical Saturday, if you will. Talk about typical Saturdays. We actually have a 30th birthday later on this evening, which April and I are going to. So we have the night away from the children, but no alcohol will be consumed. No alcohol will touch these lips as we are on the challenge. So just lots of steps. Eat before we go. Have a good time socialising. And then back to boxing tomorrow with the 60-day team. Looking forward to that. Vlog over, day 20 done, third of the way through. Team are smashing it. I'm so proud of them. Especially the girls on this one. They are so supportive of one another. And have a look at this. There, you've got to put his hat back on. And his dum-dum. Put his hat on. Do his dum-dum, and then his hat. And use his hat on. Right. 40 days left, people. Let's go. So it is check-in day for the people on 6 Days Food Challenge, and I've had a bit of a reflection moment on this one because this is one of the best weeks I've ever had from a coaching perspective, with the amount of wins, and I've highlighted a few points to the group on this, especially the girls. One of the girls said she hadn't really achieved any wins, or she hadn't felt like she'd achieved any wins this week. So I just sent to her what she'd done this week alone in 7 days. She ran a 5 kilometre at Virginia Waters. She did a treadmill run. She did 4 high rocks. She had upper body PBs, and she lost weight. That's a phenomenal week. And I think that girls especially don't blow their own trumpet enough. So I'm here to blow it. And then I said to one of the other ones is don't let anyone ever tell you that you shouldn't be training or eating. They don't know your reason, your why. Take one of our girls for an example. She was thin. So people say, you don't need to do the challenge, blah, blah, blah. But she wanted to be strong, not skinny. Came out of a crap breakup situation and wanted to focus on herself, to change her shape for good. And no, she didn't need to lose more weight. But there are 1,000,001 reasons to exercise. Confidence, shape, strength, habits, mental health. So next time someone says, why are you doing this? I told her to say, because I want to continually to increase the gap that separates you and I. So that went down well. And even this, how do you feel your overall well-being? I feel energized. I've said it previously, but I don't stress or worry as much as I did. I'm very chill and happy. I found a picture of me in December and realized how far I've come in such a small amount of time. I feel really proud of myself. Before the challenge, I used to dread working out. I now feel like it's become a lifestyle and I look forward to it. If I could bottle this feeling and sell it, I'd be a very, very rich man. It's day 35 on the 60 Days For You challenge, and today is one of my favourite group sessions because we take everyone to Virginia Waters for a run around the lake, which is about 7.5 kilometres. The reason why I like it so much is because the Sunday sessions, as you can see, are mental. It's in and out. There are 40, 50, 60 people just passing ships, and they never really get a chance to connect. And a big part of this challenge is meeting people for future as well, meeting future training partners, future people to go for a walk with or coffee with and really connect. So this is one of my favourite sessions because we get to do that. And on top of that, we have a coffee after, and it's an opportunity for people to use me and ask any questions about things they're struggling with or how to level up the next half of the challenge. So I'm very, very excited with the next sort of couple of hours and yeah, the next 25 days. See you then.
It's day 49 on 60 Days For You challenge, and we are running our first ever triathlon. We're here at Bishopsgate School, and we've got expert swimming coach Liam to help guide everyone through the session. High Rocks round 2. The first one was great, but I wasn't happy, like I said in the group chat, that I didn't coach it properly because I saw a few, not cutting corners purposely, but a few people doing things incorrectly because I hadn't shown you how to do it properly. So I wanted to rehire the gym and do it better, basically. So today we want to go for it. No one in here is going to do the run around the green. Everyone is going to do the full run. Like, listen. I want everyone in here to give it a go. All right, we've got the time. You might as well do it if you're going to do it. Now, when it comes to the rest of the exercises, we're going to actually showcase it now so you know exactly what you're doing and the best way to do it. When you're doing the ski, the damper setting depends on what level and what you are good at. So Sam is quite a strong person, but not very fit. So he does well going on a higher damper setting and pulling hard, but slowly. So if he showcases now, sled push, this is the male one, and this is the female weight. This is the weight that you need to push. Don't take them off. If you are struggling, good, it's meant to be hard. It's meant to cook the legs up so that when you go for the run, you're not bouncing around, do you know what I mean? You're compromised, yeah? That's what we want. The best way to do this is not via hands out. The best way would be getting the arms low, chin forward, and driving through the legs. Do you see how I'm moving this pretty slowly? That's good. It means it's hard, okay? And if you're really struggling, then you can talk to us. But even if this takes you 5 minutes, that's good, yeah? Okay? When you do the burpee, you go down, chest to the floor, up, feet together, jump. When I jump here, I don't go and gain extra distance. I go from here, down, back, up, jump. If you struggle, then you go down, come up, foot, step, jump. If you're fit, you go down. Yeah? Happy? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I did see that. If you want to challenge yourself, go for the heavier weight. Yeah. To be honest, the girls are probably better than the boys at lunging anyway, but that's neither here nor there. Knee has to touch the floor. So from this position, lunge, knee touches the floor, knee touches the floor, knee touches the floor. Then you go for a run. We've got a couple of spies out there running today as well. So I've asked a few people to keep an eye on runners. Yeah, I'm not allowed to say.
They're all saying they couldn't wait to run to the marathon.
All right?
Not me.
Yeah, look, and he's just there. Okay, guys, we're going to warm up. Are you already in pairs? Yeah. Great. We're going to warm up. I'm going to assign your first station, and we are going to hit this hard. Everyone confident, yeah? Everyone know what they're doing? All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go, let's go, let's go! Ready? Tell me when to slap that. Oh, I can't wait to slap this fucking bastard. This has been the hardest 2 months of my life. It's been trying to onboard 60 people in addition to however many clients I have normally, in addition to how many hours I work regularly in a week. It has been ridiculously intense. Putting on an event like you're going to see today is not an easy feat, and I cannot stress it enough. The late nights, the early mornings, there is no success story that doesn't come with this sacrifice, and right now I am. Thanks. Oh, it's Jake, right? Yes, hello. You talk about how intense it is constant people grabbing your attention, whether it's knocking on doors, whether it's answering your phone, whether it's 9:30 on a Friday night, people asking if they can have Weetabix in the morning. But I love it. I always ask people to just hound me, because the ones who do the best, the ones who change their life, the ones who enter a completely different trajectory are the ones that just absorb the most. They are the ones that pester me the most. And yes, it is painful. Yes, it is intense, but it is worth it when I see their faces, when I show them their before and afters, when they tell me how their life has changed, when they tell me how they are being a better friend, parent, partner. The intensity is worth it. The biggest changes that I've noticed in the participants is the mindset and the mental changes. It's very easy to see the physical change, but to see what's happening under the skin is the most important to me. The way people are signing up to things that they never thought they'd do. Their first 10K, a half marathon, a high rocks, the triathlon. Signing up to even putting their pictures online is a huge change in the position that they started with. So I couldn't be more proud of everybody. During these 60 days, April has begun reconnecting with herself. After having a baby not too long ago, she's finally been able to put a little bit of effort into herself and fill up her own glass. She completed the high rocks, her first few runs, back into the weight training, eating better. She's been fantastic, and I need her to be fantastic, because I couldn't do all of this without her. And I mean that. Not just fluff, I mean that. Sadie, the super mum, is 12 kilos down. She ran her fastest ever 5K, her fastest ever 10K. Her wins are endless, and I could continue to list them. She just needs to work on that confidence and that self-belief, because she can do anything she puts her mind to.
Compared to day one, I feel like I've got loads of confidence back. When I ran 10 miles yesterday, it didn't actually feel too bad. So that has been a pivotal point of when I've realised it's working. And the community with the group chat makes such a difference. Everyone's such a good cheerleader. Probably would have struggled without them and Jake, so it makes such a difference to be in it together.
This is Ben's 4th 60 Days For You challenge, and it's just like a bad smell that I can't get rid of. Over the last couple of years, he's completed a high rocks, completed a triathlon. He's lost 30 kilos in weight. He has been one of my favourite transformations.
I feel fitter, I feel dialed in completely. The 60 days will always affect me going forward, because now it's shown me the foundations of how I want to go forward and how much better life is when I'm in this mindset training. My whole life goes better.
Ollie is actually 60 days into his 180-day journey, and by the end of it, he's going to be in the shape of his life for his wedding day. This is the first time he said he can ever see arm definition. He's been fantastic to work with. He moans too much about food, but I can't wait for the next 120 days.
Thinking back to day one, I just feel stronger in myself, more confident. When you get compliments from people you haven't seen in a while or something like that, when someone says it, you think, oh, it must be working.
Nancy's had to find the 25th hour of the day for this challenge. She works like an absolute Trojan. She has to balance work, social life, family life, partner, and she's done incredibly well to achieve the results she had.
I've got quite a few highlights from the 60 days. Spending more time with my fiance and sister doing this challenge with them. We wouldn't usually be up early on a Sunday doing a big workout, so it's really nice to do that together. And I generally just feel a lot better, sleeping well, feeling good in myself.
Sarge has been a special one for me because on day one, he said he just wants to complete something. Well, complete it, he's done. He's absolutely smashed this. He looks incredible. He's achieved many PBs throughout this period, and I have just thoroughly enjoyed this process with him.
I've done 9 kilos in 60 days, so I'm proud of that one. The hardest moment for me was definitely the food intake. I was always hungry. I was absolutely starving. When I was getting on the scales, and the amount of weight I was losing so quickly, yeah, I definitely knew it was.
Harry set a New Year's resolution of 185 miles an hour ball speed for his golf swing, and we've achieved it by February. That just shows his dedication and his trust in the process. He's now in America, starting his 2026 tour, and I cannot wait to see the trophies that he brings home. We done? Can I go and fucking smash this now?
Today I am feeling nervous because I have no idea what he's got in store for us, but I am excited because I'm hoping that it shows how far I've come from the first session.
I haven't got a clue what today is going to be. I'm a bit nervous. I don't know why, but I feel like there's going to be something outside of my comfort zone.
Today I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I see a lot of people, a lot of different, and I actually generally haven't got a clue what he's going to do.
I don't know. It's Jake, you know, this could be anything.
I don't know.
Jason there. Okay, guys. Yeah. Let's go for it. Yeah. We got something different today, guys.
Like I fucking told you.
Yeah.
First exercise is a devil press, the sled pull, rope climb, lunges, simple, like wall balls. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go team, let's go!
Não posso parar. Não posso parar. Não posso parar. Não posso parar na linha final. Eu vou chegar. Não posso parar na linha final. It's time to go, 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 bora.
I just want to say well done. That had to be the hardest session that I think we've done, and what I think is pretty powerful is we did a similar session on day one, and
the difference in effort and competition and fitness levels was unrecognisable. I've been thinking about this crowning for a couple of weeks now because this is easily the best cohort we've ever had. I could say wins about every single person, and I think that a few people deserve the crown. Mia, as an example, come from a pretty shitty place, come back end of last year to get herself strong, not skinny, back to eat good eating habits. It's not all about weight loss. Sadie, 10, 12 kilos down, signed up for half marathons and 10K PBs. Kat, coming from not the most confident place at the beginning of the challenge to cutting some dead weight throughout and growing as a result of it. Lottie for turning up like a beast every week. I think we can all agree, an animal. Chloe, she's going to let me post it, but if you see a picture of her this time last year, it's a completely different person. Annalisa, Rhiannon, for your age to be so confident, and the fact that I'm saying this about all of the girls as well is so amazing because of that community we've built. The blokes, you've got Sam T losing a shit ton of weight, always here. Absolute silent assassin, by the way, never says a word. Alex for just crushing every time he's here. He's built like an oil rig with skinny legs, but other than that, Emma, 4 kids, Tarek getting ready for his fight. Josh, I'm not sure what to say about Josh, but Sarge just completely adopting everything. And seriously, I could go around the room. Sam P, bar pushing me in the pool. Right? He would be wearing that crown right now had he not have done that. Ollie, a man that never thought he would have definition in his arms, starting to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's one of the boys doing the 180, and we're just 60 days in and already unrecognisable. We've got the previous champions here, and the way that I try and crown people is never just on their fitness or their strength or something they've done in the challenge. It's holistic. It's how they are with everyone else. It's about sacrifice. It's about that community. It's about doing things that you didn't think you could do, and it's about doing things that are the opposite of you. So, with regards to that, it comes to the girls one, and I've said everything about people in this room, but one person who, before Christmas, she said to me, if I can do 60 days without having a glass of wine, without vaping, that crown is mine, I'm fucking doing it. Right, and this has come from a person who has done 5 of them. She's one half of a bad smell that I can't get rid of. Right, and I can't crown anyone else other than Nicole for this time. So Nicole, come forward. Right. Right, and we're going to do something that we've not done before. And you'll have to bear in mind that this is the OG crown, and I've had to rummage through my daughter's toy box to get this. But I also have to mention this person because of what she's done on the challenges that she's been with me, but also the person that she's now become. She doesn't drink, she is on a long journey, but she's come so far already. She has signed up to a 10K, which she didn't think she was going to do, and we're going for a certain time as well. And that is what this is all about, is setting goals that are lofty to you and smashing it. So Annalisa, please come. And get Trixie's crown. These 2 girls have done 6 challenges. I can't remember. It is unbelievable. 5 challenges. They're just, and then they go, "Oh, I'm already on your next one. Don't worry about it."
Yeah, sign us up.
Yeah, it is. It's hard to ignore that consistency and that dedication and that support as well, because it enables me to do stupid shit like this, right? Now the guy. Now I've mentioned a few people here, but I looked over the check-ins recently, and although I said it's not about just what you do on the challenge or weight loss or muscle gain or strength, this person has not missed a single group session, and there's not many people that have done that. And this person has just joined the 20 kilo club. because he lost 20 kilos in 60 days, and that is Sam T, man. If you see this man, this picture before, it is completely unrecognisable, and that is just hard to ignore. So I just want to say, well done everybody. I could have put 40 crowns on in here, but I didn't. But I could have, because you've all been phenomenal and just hard for me to choose this. So I just want to say well done. One more round of applause, and then let's get some beers, all right? So well done, everybody.
If I'm being honest, I picture the 60 days as a verb. If they're not happy in where they are, they're at a turning point, they say, oh, I need a 60 days. To kickstart, to light that fire, to realign themselves with their goals. I picture it in every household across the country and maybe even the world. I hope you're watching this and you either relate or inspire to some of these stories told, and you want to sign up to the next 60 Days For You challenge, but just know, it is happening with or without you.